Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, I'm Stan the Movie Man, and this is your WIMZ.com movie review. This week you went to WIMZ.com and voted for me to see The Last Airbender, based on the Nickelodeon TV show called Avatar, The Last Airbender. They dropped the Avatar because, of course, of James Cameron's movie from last year, probably hoping to avoid confusion and lawsuits. This movie is set, I think, sometime in the future, where the people of the world are divided into 4 groups. Some members of each of these groups have supernatural control over a particular element. There are firebenders, waterbenders, earthbenders, and airbenders. Now, the 4 people of the elements live in harmony. However, the firebenders decide they don't much care for the way things are shaken out, so they decide to start a war with the other elements. And their first move is to completely massacre all of the airbenders. Why, you ask? Because it is from the airbenders the Avatar comes from. The Avatar is the only person on the earth who can control all 4 elements. And his control of the elements means he is the one who brings peace to the world. Well, as it turns out, the firebenders didn't kill off all of the airbenders, because Aang, played by Noah Ringer, had run away from the monastery where he was being trained and was caught in a storm and is trapped under some ice, where he is found by Katara and Sokka, brother and sister, Jackson Rathbone and Nicola Peltz. Now, they find him, but there's a sudden beam of light that shoots up out of the ice, which attracts the attention of Prince Zuko, who is the son of the Fire Nation king. Dev Patel plays Zuko. And he's trying to work his way back into his father's good graces because he has been banished for committing a great shame against his father. He's looking for the Avatar so he can, get back in the family and one day become ruler of the Fire Nation and, in his mind, become ruler of the world. He captures Aang, and it is up to Katara and Sokka to break him out of the control of the firebenders and help him on his way to becoming the Avatar. I'm exhausted. This movie is based on the Nickelodeon TV show Avatar, Last of the Airbenders. And I actually like the cartoon show quite a bit. Now, you may have read some reviews of this movie that pretty much savage it. And while it's not very good, I don't think it's quite as bad as the real reviewers think it is, or proclaim it to be. It does have a lot of problems, though. For one thing, the story's chopped up in such a way that it never follows one narrative for very long before it shifts to another one. It's dull, to be quite honest with you. Even some of the battle scenes are kind of, I don't know, played out and just groups of stuntmen hacking at each other with swords. And the special effects aren't bad, and if you're a fan of the show, you'll see characters. They've brought in his flying bison and his winged lemur to the show, from the show rather. But it's just not a very good retelling. M. Night Shyamalan, I'm not sure what the problem is. You don't just come up with one really good movie, The Sixth Sense, and you've completely used up all your ammo in one film. I don't believe that. I'm just not sure what the problem is and why he just can't seem to put it together for a movie. Perhaps he takes on too much on himself, as he is the producer, the screenwriter, and the director. Maybe he needs to start spreading some of that responsibility around. I'm not sure. Whatever the reason, the movie's not very good. And I'm giving it 2 guitars out of 5. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review, as well as to vote on the movie. I'll see you next time. If you have a question, feel free to send it to me at stanthemovieman@att.net, and you can follow me on Twitter at Movie Man Stan. Till next time, see ya.